So today we will be basically talking about the essentials of WordPress. So the first question is like, what is WordPress? For those who already know and those who doesn't know, WordPress is something free open source CMS. For example, you can think it like you want to make a website, but you are not a tech genius or you don't even know how to code. That's where the WordPress steps in. You can simply build a site without having any proper technical knowledge or any code level idea. It helps you to create different styles, different type of websites, and also help you to easily manage those sites. There's a customizable options also available with different type of themes. We will be let's talk about like why WordPress is so popular till now. As we all know that there's so many tech stack have come to the market in the previous years, but you can see that still nothing can decrease the popularity of WordPress. Currently, there are 43% of website which is built in WordPress all over the internet. So you can guess like how popular it is by now. We will be digging into the reasons like why it's still so popular. So let's get started. Here you can see that I have listed down some of the core features of WordPress. The first one, the user-friendly dashboard. As you can see, I have already attached one screenshot of WordPress dashboard. So you can see it's how simple it is. Anyone with a little knowledge of sites how to handle, you can just simply know that what are the things is happening here. You can simply and easily find the required things from the dashboard. And it also provides us a theme. And it's another most amazing feature, I would say. Like it minimizes 60% of the development work and plugins. It's another amazing feature. So we will be discussing in details about themes and plugins also in next slides. And there's another thing, user management. With the help with the WordPress, you can simply define the roles of any manage users. Define the roles of any users. For example, like you are having a site, and you have hired some people who can manage your site for just to update the contents and all. So you can simply just define the roles for that user, and you can limit his actions. And as I have already told you, there's so many sites are built in WordPress. So there's a huge community who can support you with any issues. So as we already mentioned the theme, let's speak about why we should use a WordPress theme. Well, when we are using a theme, we are minimizing our own work. So I would say that using a theme is more beneficial for the person who is going to create a site on the WordPress. You can also say that it's kind of a superhero for the people who want to build it. It offers you responsive designs, customization options, and some pre-designed templates. Like if I say that what is this responsive designs? Like when we create a site, we have to think about like to after completing the site, we have to responsive the site. But when you are choosing a theme and building your site with that, you don't need to worry about making it responsive. You don't have to worry about how you can customize, because those things are provided with that theme. And you will be also having some demo content over there, and you can also have that cross browser compatibility with the theme. Here I have attached a screenshot of Astra. It's a most popular theme. I personally prefer that, because if you are creating any static site, or you are creating any beginner any sites that you want to like practice purpose, or even for your clients, you can simply go with Astra, because here you will have 100 of free and premium themes that can really help you to start your journey with WordPress. Well, now the most important question is like how to choose the appropriate theme. As we have seen that there's a lots of paid and free themes. So how I can choose the appropriate theme that is required for my site? Well, at first, I think it is very important to list down your requirements. Like what are the features you want for your site? And you also have to think about the design and layout. And after that, the third point is, I would say that is mostly connected with the fourth one as well. Like whenever you are choosing any theme, you have to look for that what are the page builder it supports. For example, like whenever I personally choose any theme, I look for that what are the page builders my theme is supported. Is it supporting Elementor, WP Bakery, or anything else? So it depends on your choice. Like if you're comfortable with working with Elementor, then I would say that you should be choosing the theme according to that what page builder you are comfortable with. Because whenever you are buying any theme or using any theme, you must have to do some customization. So it's very important, like you are choosing the theme according to your comfort zone. And yeah, it's very important that you are reading the documentation and also looking at the reviews of that theme. And another thing, like when you are going for a paid theme, so I think that the most important thing you should be consider is the budget. So now we mentioned that there's a page builder you should be looking for in your theme. So what is page builder? So usually a page builder is something like provides you with a drag and drop interface. And with that, you can suppose, as I already mentioned, that you don't need to have the core level knowledge of programming and all to make a site in WordPress. So page builder is giving you some features that you can simply create a page or site with the help of any help of the drag and drop interface. It also offers you some pre-designed templates and blocks, responsive designs, and some advanced styling options as well. So you can also have the preview before saving your work. And if we talk about the time efficiency, just imagine that you are creating a site or a page which has lots of sections and blocks. Okay, so just imagine that you are creating by creating the HTML codes, and you are doing the CSS, and after that you are also thinking about the responsive design and all. But now with the help of page builder, you don't need to think about any of those. You can simply just make the total page within some minutes with the drag and drop interface. And then I have listed down some examples here, like Elementor, WP Bakery, and DV Builder. I'm not saying that these are the only page builders available, but these are sort of most popular ones. And I personally recommend Elementor because you will have, it's very easy to use, and there's so many, I would say that whenever you are stuck with anything, you will have so many resources just to solve your problem. Another most amazing thing about WordPress, like whenever we are working with any site, we want to implement any feature. So as we all know that it's very tough to, I wouldn't say tough, that it's time consuming, that you define the feature and you work the development hours and all. But now you can implement any kind of features with these plugins. It's very simple. Like for example, you want to add the e-commerce, you can just simply use the e-commerce plugin. For the forms and all, you can use the contact form 7 WP forms, and there's any lots of more plugins are also available there. And as we already mentioned about the page builders, you can see that Elementor and DV builders also there. So like that way, there's a lots of feature. I would say almost everything you would be looking for a plugin first, and then you can think about anything else. So most of the time, any features you want to implement, you would go and you would say that there's already a plugin available there just to make your work easy. Well, the most important thing while you are working on WordPress is backups. What I do as a WordPress developer, like whenever I start my work, I keep the backup first for the safety purpose. Like whenever like you have make anything wrong or any issues have come up, it is the most life-saving things for you. It's very important for the data security, website recovery, and plugins and themes. So well, whenever I would suggest that whenever you are going to install any kind of plugin that requires the JS and all, you should definitely take the backups, because due to some plugin conflicts, the site maybe goes down and you might be finding no clue that what's happening with my site. I did nothing wrong, then why it's not loading? So it's very important, like whenever you are implementing something new, any feature or any plugin, you must take the backup. So it's always helps. It also helps like when you are doing the migration, and suppose you have the backup and there's anything wrong happens with your site, so it's easier that you can quickly recover your site with the backup. Now, as we have spoken about all those features, and also there might be some, you guys might be thinking like, if it's so easy, then why do we need developers for WordPress? Anyone can build a site and anyone can create a site in WordPress. So why do we need the developers? Well, we do need the developers, as whenever you are, it depends on your site's size and all. Like whenever you are installing more plugins, depending on your features and your size requirements, the size performance becomes an issue. Because if you do not make the changes and you do not make the adjustment accordingly, then the performance is going to be decreased. And also the customization, yeah, you can definitely make the customization in the sites from the dashboard, but when there is core level customization or advanced customization, you must have the knowledge of PHP, JS, HTML and CSS. Other than that, you will not be able to solve the issues of your site, or you will not be able to make the core level customization. And also, like whenever the updates comes in, frequently the WordPress updates its features and all, so that time there might be some plugin compatibility issues, like you might be having some things that needs to be changed with that updates. So for that things also you need to have the code level knowledge. Same goes for the database size and management. SEO limitations, like yeah, WordPress do supports the SEO features, but still if you want to make some advanced level from that basics things, then you must have to have the core level knowledge.